Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Week 13 Universe. I'm your host Jitch and you're watching ECW, where we are just 3 weeks away from Unforgiven, the second ever ECW exclusive pay-per-view. Coming your way here tonight on ECW, we have got a big tag team match to kick things off. Kofi Kingston and Diamond Dallas Page reuniting as a tag team tonight. For only their second match ever as a team, they're going to face off against Santino, Marella and Cara. We've also got Dolph Ziggler continuing to try and show the world just how much he belongs as an important member of ECW. He faces off against longtime former champion Mankind one-on-one. We've also got Ken Shamrock looking to become #1 contender for the ECW World Tag Team titles. We've been told if he can beat Epico and Primo in a handicap match tonight, he will get his ECW World Tag Team Championship shot at Unforgiven in just under 3 weeks' time. And we've also got the Hardcore Championship on the line tonight. Ryback facing off against a superstar voted in by your selection. It will be R-Truth getting a shot at the Hardcore title tonight. And in the main event tonight, due to the technicality, the way things went down in the ECW main event last week, we found Mark Henry to be the #1 contender. There was a dispute about the way in which Big Show was knocked out. There has been a lot of discussion about whether or not Mark Henry earned that shot. And Mick Foley has decided, Dude Love has decided tonight that there will be a rematch between Mark Henry and the Big Show, and the winner will face Stone Cold Steve Austin at Unforgiven for the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Now let's take it to the ring with some tag team action.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing 221 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
Always in for a treat when Kofi Kingston competes here on ECW, a former Cruiserweight champion during his time on Raw just a couple years ago. A lot of people think Kofi Kingston may have fallen off a little bit as of late. I can assure you he is still very much on point. Just haven't seen a lot of him lately. Well, Santino, Marella and Cara have not been too fond of the losses they have suffered individually to these guys as of late. They actually requested that they get this tag team matchup here tonight, which I think a lot of people will look at as a mistake on their part. But things really haven't been going very well for Santino, Marella and Cara, to say the least. You know, I'm sure that's a shocking and very controversial statement to make, but they really haven't hit their prime ever as a tag team or as singles competitors. They're always looking to try and turn it around though. Yeah, I wouldn't say his name either. The man with the biggest losing streak in the WWE. 1 victory to his name, 30+ losses. I think he's nearing 40 at this point. Santino Marella makes his way to the ring, full of determination. I'll give him credit for one thing. Nothing seems to discourage this man. No matter how many losses he takes, he keeps on going. And I mean, that's somewhat admirable. Not easy for me to say. I finally edited the episode from like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the one that has the pyro intro for the first time. I gotta say, personally, I don't know how that's gonna go down with the YouTube viewers, but personally, I'm really happy with how that turned out. The match card, the pyro, everything to start off the episodes. I really think it's more fluid and real show feeling, even though I don't think they do rundowns of the match cards. They used to, like way back. I've been watching like Saturday Night's main event and not Superstars. No, yeah, Superstars. And a little bit of WCW Saturday Night. And like I really like the way they kind of advertise everything that's like coming up. So I thought I'd take some inspiration and do that. Well, Santino Marella has already gotten in, I think, more offense than I've ever seen. And there's the tag made, and Santino going to be very quick to get Sin Cara in. Of course, we saw this confrontation not that long ago. Sin Cara and Diamond Dallas Page. DDP!
Trying to rip that lower back.
Sin Cara in a world of trouble now. Diamond Dallas Page got him right where he wants him, and Sin Cara powers out. Somehow, some way. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I just don't think these two work that fluid as a tag team. I mean, I don't necessarily think that them going their separate ways is going to immediately mean success for either of them, but I think it goes without saying that these two are a lot better off without each other. Tag made to Santino Marella, and DDP, who still had his focus on Sin Cara, gets caught off guard there by Santino. See Sin Cara again, the proof's in the pudding for the communication between these two. Sin Cara pulled the rope down for Santino to throw DDP over, and he catches DDP on the whip back. There's no communication.
Right to the face by Santino.
I hate to be the guy that takes a loss to Santino Marella, should that ever happen. I feel like that would be a humiliating defeat should anyone ever lose to this guy.
Huge shot to the midsection.
Same could be said for Sin Cara, though. Either of these two pick up a victory anytime soon, and I gotta say, I'm humiliated on behalf of whoever beats them. Hope you're having a moment to think there. Unforgiven just round the corner. So far, we've got the ECW World Tag Team Championship potentially figured out. The television title, of course, not quite yet, as that is a title that is defended semi-regularly here on ECW. The Hardcore Championship, the same kind of goes for that. The ECW World Heavyweight Championship will be determined tonight, and there are still 3 more spaces on that show. We know that JBL will make his debut, re-debut, as he faces off against Farouk.
Santino squeezing down on the head.
Santino making the tag to Sin Cara. And again, the communication breakdown here. Sin Cara now going in for the armbar on Kofi Kingston. Kofi, who is crawling away. He is doing everything he can to get to the ropes, and of course he does. I think Sin Cara may have completely misdirected what he was doing there. The klutz that this guy can be. Over the ropes. Oh, that is not a nice landing. Kofi gonna show him how it's done. Over the rope. Oh, got him right in the head. Neither one of those two really worked out too well there. Kofi back into the ring. Kofi catches the leg of Sin Cara. Trouble in paradise. Connecting on the face, and the DDP, wrong guy. Just a botch-filled match tonight, folks. Maybe that's what Sin Cara and Santino need to win. Just botches, just mistakes being made. How long is that referee going to be out for? Kofi Kingston is up. He is up to his feet. He is chopping. He is drop kicking. He is coming off the ropes. He's thrusting that fist down. And he's going straight for the pin. That's not what you do after that. You're supposed to do a boom drop. And he's running away. Uh-oh. Sin Cara right where he doesn't want to be. sit-out powerbomb into a cover here from Diamond Dallas Page. Kicks out immediately. That's a mistake. These guys seem to almost be toying with Sin Cara right now. Into the headlock. Sin Cara coming off the ropes with a drop kick that actually connected. And it's a flippy-doo. Sin Cara. Is he really gonna do this? I don't think he knows what he's doing right now. This guy is never in control like this. Flips him round. And Sin Cara moonsault into a cover. And that may be the closest we've ever seen Sin Cara come to winning a match since ECW began. Oh!
He's begging for it.
That may genuinely be the closest we've ever seen. Another Trouble in Paradise. Here comes the cover. And that's it. That was all she wrote. Can't say I'm too surprised with the outcome.
Kofi, Kingston, and
But there appears to be a bit of a shift here in regards to Sin Cara and Santino's performance as of late. They seem to be stepping up their game a little bit. And, well, they didn't win here tonight, but for them, I don't know if I could necessarily call this a loss. After some of the losses they've taken, this one was almost weirdly impressive. Well, Dolph Ziggler has been set to impress as of late. This could be a big proving point in Dolph's career. One-on-one with Mankind. This guy is looking to become ECW World Heavyweight Champion. He wishes he could have been in the championship match at Unforgiven. But because he is unsuccessful, tonight we're seeing a breakdown from the four-way that took place last week. Big Show and Henry one-on-one against each other to kind of determine the contender, but Dolph will be facing off against Mankind, two of the other two participants in that match. He really wants to prove himself.
approaching the ring, weighing 287 pounds, Mankind.
Here comes the deranged version of the ECW general manager who, I guess truthfully, he just is deranged. There's no other way to put it. Mankind. Dolph Ziggler, one-on-one. Should be a good opportunity for both these two to show exactly where they belong here on ECW. This one is set to get underway. Referee calling for the bell, and of course, what a shock here. Referee accidentally taken down. Here comes Daniel Bryan. Don't tell me Dolph's seriously going to pull this one on Mankind. Daniel Bryan checking under the ring. No avail. Mankind welcoming this as Daniel Bryan goes around the side of the ring. Okay, there we go. Say, what the fuck? Daniel Bryan is in the ring. Mankind's got Dolph's shoulders down. And I guess chairs just do not matter. Cool, that's great. Thank you for fucking this up, WWE13. Wait a minute. Daniel grabbing Dolph. I don't know whether that was inadvertent or not. Oh, Dolph with a snapmare. Shoulder, I mean, yeah, elbow even. to the shoulder.
Only one can come out ahead.
What the hell is going on here?
Controlling the waist.
Goes straight for Mankind. And now Daniel goes straight for Dolph. What is happening? What are you going for the pin for? Daniel turning Mankind around. He's got him locked in. Forcing that submission hold on Mankind. Dolph is just kind of watching. And Daniel going once again straight for Dolph Ziggler. This is broken down. We are not getting a matchup right here. And Daniel Bryan laying out both men very successfully. That's exactly what happened. And it looks like this match has been thrown out after Daniel Bryan has attacked both men. Sorry, I couldn't make that one more fluid. This game really fucking sucks. But yes, Daniel Bryan attacking both Mankind and Dolph Ziggler. What is he thinking? Well, we've been informed that, understandably so, Dolph Ziggler is livid backstage at what Daniel Bryan just pulled. No man involved in that exchange available for comment. Mankind, just simply nowhere to be found. Dolph Ziggler tearing up the locker room backstage trying to find Daniel Bryan. We have been informed that Daniel Bryan has exited the building as fast as humanly possible after what he just pulled. Says it all really about the actions of Daniel Bryan tonight.
The ECW World Tag Team Champions, Primo and Epico.
Well, I'll be the first to tell you, it's not every day you see the ECW Tag Team Champions, Primo and Epico, in a handicap match in which the one man they were facing is the one that wants their titles. No tag team partner, no ally of any kind. Ken Shamrock has said that he is good enough to hold those titles on his own. It is a disgrace that whilst he is no longer the television champion, two rookies, two nobodies like these two are holding gold. He will not stand for it, and he promises he will tear through the tag team champions piece by piece until he has another championship around his waist. And if it has to be 2 championships, all the better. We've seen in the last 2 weeks Ken Shamrock brutally beat both Epico and Primo, mercilessly tearing down the tag team champions. There is no doubt about it, he is a very strong individual, and I think ever since taking that loss to the Big Show, we've seen a new side of Ken Shamrock, a very desperate, very angry, very upset side, and I feel like he's taking out his frustrations on those smaller than him, rather than dealing with the man that beat him multiple times. I guess if you can't beat one, try and beat the other one though, right? Shamrock going into the corner with Epico, I believe that is, yep.
Just a fantastic suplex. He's putting those educated feet to good use.
We are actually seeing a little bit of competition thus far in this matchup. Epico and Primo are at their best when they're working together. No doubt about that. Epico. Shamrock is definitely not controlling the situation as smoothly as I feel he felt he was going to. I feel he felt. Oh. I think Epico and Primo, they realize they've got to defend their titles against this guy in a rematch at Unforgiven if they lose tonight. One of the most preposterous things I think I've heard of. A man trying to win the tag team titles by himself. I don't believe that's happened before. We've had The Miz try and hold them by himself and replace a partner with another, but I don't think we've ever had a individual actually hold a title, a tag title, alone. It really defeats the purpose of the tag team titles. How long is Primo going to be able to just sit back and watch this happen at Epico? That's the question. Shamrock, always the hard hitter. He is struggling right now against Epico. One reason or another, we're noticing a more competitive side in Epico. I think, truthfully, this is all simply down to the fact these guys don't want to lose their titles to an individual. They say they work best as a team. We saw them best the Road Warriors. Ken Shamrock is dangerous, and he will do whatever it takes. That was a close one. Smart move by Epico to pull himself into the ring.
Shamrock squeezing down on the head. Oh, jeez. Knee to the gut.
And again, he goes straight for those brutal strikes to the face. No secret what his game plan is in this one. Hip toss there by Epico.
Remember, momentum in the WWE.
That's always a good spot for you, Epico. Oh no!
I just can't get over the physicality of this
and Primo had to step in. Well, Epico is up. He's to his feet. Don't worry, guys. Oh no, Primo. Primo is not the legal man. And it looks like Ken Shamrock doesn't give a damn. Ken Shamrock going for anyone dressed in orange right now in that ring. Primo using the fact that he is not the legal man to get the hell out of there. And what a Frankenstein, I believe that was. Oh, here we go again. Epico has taken such a beating. And now Shamrock gonna try and force Epico to submit. Gonna get him with that rear naked choke that he is known so well for, and Primo gets in there. And Primo may have just created an opening for Epico that he desperately needed. Tag team champions genuinely were in trouble for a second there in this handicap match. You do not hear those words too often in that order. I've never seen Primo do a pedigree. Oh. Primo and Epico had such a great underdog story to get to those tag team titles. I'd hate to see them ripped away from them by one very violent individual, but I have a bad feeling that is on the horizon.
Primo from behind.
Big Sweep takes him down. Oh, rolls out of the way. Shamrock now going straight for the leg. Softening him up. Epico wearing those battle scars on his face, and this is, of course, Shamrock's favorite thing to do. Left fist, right fist, left fist, right fist, just laying into his opponents. Primo managed to get the best of Shamrock there. I'm not really sure how. Oh boy. Well, Shamrock may be a little bit limited in his offense in this one, but I think he truly thinks that he doesn't need to work a sweat against these guys. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Shamrock. Ooh!
Drop kick. Wow. Primo's gonna have trouble shaking that one off. Oh. Nice dive.
Oh.
Big kick echoing around the arena. Shamrock has the headlock. And there's a punishing gutbuster.
This guy is just going nuts on these two right now. I can't believe we're seeing the tag team champions victimized like this.
Nicely done by Primo.
Off the ropes. Another brutal suplex. They just keep on coming.
Shamrock. This could be it.
And a belly to belly to the center of the ring. God, the brutal beat down on the tag team champions. Primo gonna try and get back into this. Takes it into the corner. Is tagging in Epico a wise move right now? They may have Ken Shamrock where they want him for the moment. But is this really wise? Cover here. No. Shamrock up to his feet. Oh boy. Oh no. A second time on the bloodied head of Epico. And the ropes are the only thing that kept him in this one. Roll up attempt here. Is he going to get it? Big clothesline there by Shamrock. Goes into the cover on Epico. Here comes Primo. Too little, too late. Ken Shamrock has defeated the tag team champions. You never think you're going to see something quite like this. But the tag team champions have been beaten in a situation that greatly advantages them. And there is no denying Ken Shamrock that shot now. He was told, because it was such an unlikely situation, he was told, you beat these two 2-on-1, of course you can have a shot at the tag team titles. That's just simply not happening. And yet here we are, fast forward to now, Ken Shamrock has just defeated them. He is undoubtedly the #1 contender to the tag team titles, despite the fact he doesn't even have a partner. I'd like to know how they plan to get out of this situation. Well, I really hope we are dealing with a merciful Ryback tonight, if that even exists. Because if not, I feel real bad for R-Truth right about now. Guy's literally fresh off of an injury. He could be back on that injured list before long. This could be a very quick return to the injured list. Last night, this guy returned to Raw to try and be Cruiserweight champion. That didn't work out for him. 24 hours later, he's fighting Ryback for the hardcore title. I don't like his chances, but I'm not going to say it's impossible. I just wish R-Truth the best of luck. Might be all fun and dancing right now, but I don't think this guy realizes what he is walking into. We've seen some pretty brutal beatdowns in the past here on ECW at the hands of Ryback. Some days he's a little bit merciful, some days he just kind of wraps it up nice and quick. I guess we'll see what side of Ryback we're getting tonight. Truthfully, I think a lot of it's to do with how much R-Truth taunts Ryback. Just maybe don't try getting in this guy's head too much, Truth, and you should be fine. Truthfully, I don't even think he does it to get in their head. I think R-Truth just thinks he's having a good time. Here we go, Ryback straight in, oh boy. We're not dealing with a very soft Ryback right now. Ryback has been one hell of a hardcore champion thus far, and I don't think that reign is coming to an end anytime soon. That's a nice powerbomb. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Ryback. Ooh! Okay, alright, I think maybe we're dealing with a bit of a more merciful Ryback here tonight. I think he's more interested in breaking his own record. R-Truth up on the shoulders. Shell shot connecting. Here's the cover on R-Truth. Ryback retains. Wow. Okay. Well, today he just felt like getting it over with real fast. Well, that was brutality. Simple. That was quick, painless, easy for R-Truth. I mean, he's in a lot of pain. There's no denying that. But nonetheless, Ryback getting things out of the way real fast in this hardcore title defense. And if you remember to leave your votes below. I believe the next one may be for Unforgiven, with just 2 more episodes of ECW between now and Unforgiven, so make sure to leave those votes below for who you'd like to see challenge Ryback for the hardcore title at Unforgiven. So far, the undefeated Ryback has made light work of every opponent that has stepped in his way. But up next, we're going to find out who will be facing Stone Cold Steve Austin for the ECW World Championship as Mark Henry defends his contendership against The Big Show. Well, the Big Show last week came inches away from winning a shot at the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Some call it a biased decision by McFoley. Sorry, Dude Love. Sorry. You have to address him as Dude Love when talking about what he's booked. Some say this was a biased decision to make Mark Henry have to defend his contendership. Some agree that the last week's match ended in a rather anticlimactic and definitely empty way, so that this is a due rematch. Not really sure where I sit on that fence. In one regard, I will say that Mark Henry has lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin at SummerSlam. He lost to Stone Cold in a rematch a few weeks ago. I feel like perhaps that should be accepted. Perhaps we should just face facts. He can't beat Stone Cold Steve Austin. We've been told if he can beat Big Show here tonight, he'll have proven that he is ready for one more match with Austin. Either way, the world's strongest man, not exactly looking fearful of his opponent in the ring right now. We've been told that a major match has been added to Unforgiven. Daniel Bryan will face Dolph Ziggler one-on-one. The winner will be named the new contender to the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Both have been very focused on singles action as of late. It's very simple in a lot of people's minds. Mick Foley Dude Love saying it is clear that Daniel Bryan is sick of living in the shadow of Team DZ. A lot of people have been putting their focus on Dolph Ziggler lately, and obviously that's eating away at Bryan, and so he wants to give them both a shot. They're going to get it one-on-one with each other. #1 contenders match. We'll find out who's truly going to be next in line for the World Heavyweight Championship of ECW. This is a very tough challenge for Mark Henry here tonight to go one-on-one with the Big Show. But if he wants to prove that he is worthy of getting another shot at his former championship, this is something he must go through. I feel like we're in for a real brutal battle between two absolute giants. And you know, for a lot of people, you'd look at this match and either one of these two, you'd go, oh, I don't think you'd want to step foot in the ring with either of them. I don't think Stone Cold gives a damn which one of these two he faces.
Oh, big right hand. Wow, what a sequence. Collar and elbow tie up. Big Show goes behind.
Either way, ECW, Unforgiven, drawing closer and closer. We now know another tag team was unfortunately dissolved. Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, Team DZ, no more. They will face off in a contenders match at Unforgiven. Another team that's dissolved recently, the Acolytes / the APA. We'll be seeing JBL make his debut as he faces off against his former friend Farouk. There's no word on the status of Gangrel.
Henry showing tremendous power. I think after that, I'll be searching in my tights for a white flag I could wave. Did you hear the impact on that kick? Big Show.
Sleepy Ditch strikes again.
Nobody's backing down here. Wow, what an STO. Mark Henry goes behind.
I don't have a drink on me at all, and like I can feel everything just dried out and burning, and yet I don't have a drink on me at all. I didn't think this through.
Oh, did you see that knee?
I've seen 2, 4 knees, 5, 6 knees in this match.
Big Show controlling the waist.
I remember the referee was there.
Nobody's budging an inch in this one. Caught the leg. Wow. And there's that modified judo throw, the STO. Can he capitalize? Big Show goes behind. Can you believe that? Big Show can just crush or break your ribs with one move. Wow, what a sequence. And another hard landing.
Yeah, I'm thinking about this and I'm like, why don't I just quickly grab a drink? So I'll be just one moment whilst I quickly grab a drink. just one quick moment for me to hydrate.
And that one hurt his hand. An incredible series of moves there. Nobody's budging an inch in this one. Wow, what a sequence. He switches leg, and there's the STO.
Man, sometimes you don't know how much you need a drink until you have one. A Big Show overpowering Mark Henry. How many people do you see do that to Mark Henry? My God. The strength of the Big Show.
He's in a bad spot here.
Absolutely manhandling this guy. And a lot of people have said online that they feel the only reason Mark Henry got to live so comfortably as ECW World Heavyweight Champion for as long as he did was because the Big Show was already holding the television title, so he never came for him. There's been a lot of people that have written off Mark Henry and said he can't beat the Big Show. And I do reiterate those exact words, can't beat the Big Show. People are of the strong belief that he cannot do better. That the Big Show is that much better than him. That is harsh. The world's sorry, Blackjack's playing with a box again. as he does when I'm recording and streaming normally. That's kind of like his time.
Not fast enough.
Thank you.
And a great counter by the Big Show.
It's okay, he can play with it, I don't mind. But thank you.
Did you hear that? What impact? Big Show from behind. Telegraphed it.
Big Show with the running ass. Mark Henry in reverse.
Turned inside out.
I'm curious to see how this one plays out. I've always said these two... I feel like this is a dream match we've been waiting to see happen here on ECW. Two absolutely massive creatures. I'd love to see either one of these face off against Stone Cold.
Oh my gosh. Oh, come on now. That was just uncalled for. Great reaction. Oh, that's a brutal headbutt. That hand had a lot of force behind it. Into the headlock.
Sorry, I can't seem to like focus all of a sudden. Big Show said to Mark Henry into the corner. A big whip and whoa! What a reversal there. You know, I'd love to know what's going to happen if this comes down to a time limit draw. I mean, I'd hate for the second ECW pay-per-view to also be a triple threat main event. That could be what's on the horizon. I mean, it'd be the third time. No. Judgment Day was a one-on-one. That's right. It'd be the second time in a row that the ECW title has been contested in a triple threat, but these two might just be that little bit too even. I don't see neither Big Show nor Mark Henry being lesser than the other. They're both giving it everything they've got, as they should. I mean, this is really the difference maker of, like, will you even be at Unforgiven in a few weeks' time?
This is about skill and power. Oh, what a shot. What a series. Nobody's backing down here. Huge shot to the midsection. Big Show controlling the arm. An incredible series of moves there. Nobody's budging.
We've been told, and this is going to come as a bit of an amusing one to you, Santino Marella and Cara are livid that Ken Shamrock has been named the #1 contender to the tag team titles, and they've challenged him to a handicap match next week. I wish them the best of luck with that. I think we may already know how that one's going to play out, but nonetheless, that is a decision that they've made, and we must respect it for what it is. Also to come next week on ECW, following his actions this week, Daniel Bryan will be the next man in line for the ECW Television Championship. He's been booked into a match with Cesaro, which means the title is on the line. We'll also be getting that Dolph Ziggler and Mankind rematch. Daniel Bryan has been banned from the match, and he's been told if he stops the match from happening like he did tonight, then his match with Ziggler will be cancelled and he will be fined. Oh man. Oh. So I can look forward to that next week on ECW as well.
Perfect takedown to get to the mat. Narrowly avoids the attack there. And he's getting out of there. Big right hand. Would you listen to this crowd show their appreciation for these amazing competitors? What a tackle. Wow. I don't know if this arena can take another impact like that. What a kick that was. Mark Henry controlling the head. And he's heading back inside the ring. Moments away
So
from
I was just quickly,
and he gets back in the ring.
whilst I had ideas, I was just quickly updating the
Huge power move. Uh-oh. Now you've done it. You made Big Show mad.
match card for next week's ECW. I keep those in a note so that I know what I'm doing. I also have notes for exactly what will be happening at all the pay-per-views up to Survivor Series. It's just obviously I can't tell you what those are. They kind of defeat the purpose a little bit.
Big Show.
Yes, I have plans all the way up to Survivor Series, if that helps. Give a good perspective of where we're at right now. That's why I've been talking about it. Oh, over the steps goes Mark Henry. And I hate to see this one end in a countout as well. I really feel like this needs a decisive victory from one of these two. I feel like we really need to see either Big Show or Mark Henry come out on top. It's not going to be enough for this to end in a draw, if you ask me. I need to know who's better between these two.
Shot to the midsection. Mark Henry reversed it.
Oh, hook to the eye there by Mark Henry.
Henry. Oh my, the force behind that headbutt was incredible.
Truthfully, I can understand the disdain though. I was talking a moment ago about how Sin Cara and Santino have challenged Shamrock to a handicap match last week. I can understand the disdain for Ken Shamrock if you're in the tag division right now. I mean, the guy has literally jumped to the front of the line. He's gone straight to the champions, he's beaten the champions, and he's getting a shot in a handicap match at Unforgiven, which should not be allowed.
There's a takedown. A massive counter from Mark Henry. Ooh, a skull-crushing impact.
So back and forth between these two. Neither one really seems to be letting up. Oh, a reversal there by the Big Show as he's now got Henry seated, punching away at the face.
Big Show into the headlock.
Oh, big headbutt. A stomp to the midsection. Big Show now catching a leg of Mark Henry. Is he going to be able to make him tap? No. Still no. They just don't seem to want to give it up. Oh, Big Show caught him. Uh-oh, here we go. Choke slam, center of the ring. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. Big Show's got to have just won this, surely. That's got to... No. No, no. No, it is not. I stand corrected. Mark Henry catches Big Show, and now a bear hug. Can't even get the arms around Big Show. You look at the distance between them. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna last very long against the Big Show. Sorry to say, Mark, that was just never gonna be the case. Look at Big Show go. Yeah, look at him dance.
Mark Henry controlling the waist.
Mark Henry controlling the waist.
That knee looked painful. And Mark Henry's going for the pin.
And Henry, oh. So you don't want another underwhelming entrance, exit outcome. Why can't I speak? I don't want another underwhelming outcome like we got last week. We want a decisive win between these two, a clean-cut finish. There was some controversy surrounding whatever it was that Henry did to get the win, as a pinfall at the time which it took place. It just didn't make a lot of sense. I truthfully think there's a little bit of bias there, as Dude Love is clearly not too keen on Mark Henry. But Henry wins again here tonight. There'll be no denying this man the right to the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Ooh, takes him down. Mark Henry now, submission hold, going to be applied here. No escape with this one. You are tied up. I guess there's an escape. Use your size to just roll out of it. Smart move by the Big Show. who is backing up from Henry now. That seems like a mistake. I'm starting to wonder if 20 minutes on the time was enough for these two. Knee to the head of Big Show, Mark Henry. Now the man standing tall. I think truthfully if he could get that world's strongest slam on the Big Show, he could still take this one. But he's going to wear him out enough to be able to do it. Stomps on the chest. Big Show really putting Henry in his place. Showing him exactly what he thinks of him as he stomps away there. Slams him down. Reversal, and now it is Henry back in control. Drives the knee into the back. And now Big Show going to apply the submission hold to Henry. And if Henry learned a thing or two from Big Show, he'd know exactly how to get out of this. We saw Big Show find his way out. Now Big Show returning the favor on Henry. Not a very good camera angle there. And, yep, Henry using his strength and size the same way Big Show did to get out of that one. Looked like that kind of gassed Mark Henry a little bit, though. That guy was favoring the chest there. He almost seemed like he was out of breath, fighting for his life. And that submission hold was Big Show really slowing this one down. And now he's going for another submission hold. Camel clutch. He's not hooked the arms, though, which is a mistake. Yeah, I was going to say, that's a quick way to find yourself out of it. We've got 3.5 minutes left on the clock. Henry is starting to look very worn out. And look at this! Jesus! You know, Big Show won Champion of Champions last year, I'm just saying. He was representing ECW and he won the Champion of Champions match last year. He wins the ECW Worldwide title at Unforgiven. He's very likely going to Survivor Series to fight for the Champion of Champions for the second year in a row. That could be on the horizon for the Big Show. Henry with a knee.
What strength, fighting his way out. Look at these two jockey for position.
And now side suplex.
He got turned inside out. Oh man! He was one step ahead on that one. Taken down.
Slams him down. Mark Henry now once again. I mean, I guess he's trying to wear out the clock at this point. Maybe he knows that if those 2 minutes go by and we don't have a winner, then Mark Henry may very well be decided as still the contender for a no contest. You know, in a championship match, if there's no contest, the champion remains the champion. Perhaps in this situation, we get a time up here. Mark Henry is still the contender. Big Show's going to need to start thinking fast, and submissions aren't the way to do it. You're not going to make Mark Henry tap out. You may just have to accept that for what it is, Big Show. Mark Henry is not going to submit. Coming up to 1.5 minutes on the remaining time. Henry is dazed. Big Show now with a power bomb to... Not even! Sorry, really destroying my voice here. Just cover him, Big Show. Cover him. Bust out a finisher move. Do anything.
He's enjoying this.
Anything at all, Big Show. Whoa. You've got 1 minute. Try to finish the match. Drags him to the center of the ring. Here's a cover. Final minute on the clock. Henry kicks out. Maybe bust down a finisher move, Big Show. You've clearly got this in the bag right now. This is your opportunity. 40 seconds. I don't think we're going to see an outcome in this one. Big headbutt to the arm of Mark Henry. Drags him away from the ropes. Big Show going for a cover again. 30 seconds on the clock. Now 20. Big Show is really wasting. Oh, look at this. Look at this move by Mark Henry. You may not like it, but it is genius. He knows he's not going to lose. He's not going to be able to beat Big Show in 10 seconds. So he created a diversion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Henry used the clock against the Big Show to have it end in a draw. Despicable outcome here. Mark Henry using a time limit draw to make sure he is still in contention for the ECW Worldwide Championship. Well, if I know Dude Love like I think I do, he's usually a pretty relaxed guy, but when it comes to Mark Henry, he won't sit for a lot, and I don't think he'll sit for this. I don't think this will be okay with Dude Love. I think we are going to see another match between these two in the very near future. That is just my personal opinion. My computer is frozen. I'm nervous what that means. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week on ECW as the plot thickens with the ECW Championship situation. Thank you very much for watching this week's ECW. If you liked it, let me know what it was you liked. If you didn't like it, tell me what you didn't like. All that good stuff. Thumbs up helps with the algorithm, blah, blah, blah. And I'll see you Friday night SmackDown.